Yo, welcome back, guys. Venom here again with new SM today. So this is reignition of Dragon Breath. Right, so after many playthroughs with offensive teams, I died a lot of times to this guy, to this stage anyway, not to this guy. I hardly even get to the guy. Right, so I decided to give up playing this after my, I think, second diamond. And one reward of free stamina. So I decided to give up, and then throughout my day I received a comment which was like, "You haven't done the SM, don't kid me around." So that was Chris Chow who commented on my status, and I decided to have another go at it. Right, so I've already tried a grind team before, but I died to the 7+ combo shield later on. I kind of got really bored of spinning slow and grinding, so I let my combo slip a bit and did too much damage and killed me. So I decided to try again with this grind team. It composes of Captain Hook as the main leader, and then you have your normal Ed burst there. I decided to add what's her name? Izuani, something like that. Right, so I decided to add her because the final stage negates, well, it reduces light and dark damage, so she's there as backup. Right, so this is the first stage. The first stage composes of 3 pawns, I think they're called. 3 pawns. Basically, this is the hardest stage for the grind teams, any grind team, because of the 2 phantom people either side. So the phantomers will do 12,000 damage, nearly 13,000 damage per turn, per 2 turns. So for every 2 turns, you have to heal that amount up, all the whilst keeping your HP up for the middle guy who will attack you as well. So if your HP is not high enough, Wukong's shield is weakened, and the middle guy will finish you off if you don't heal up. Okay, so luck on heart runestone drops is the main key for the first stage. Second stage is bestowment. So these 2 knights will have bestowment. So if you kill one of them, the second one will obviously take the HP and the attack of the second one. Right, so third stage, so actually it's the second stage to kill both of them at the same time. Okay, so you can use your Ed Burst and Izuani to take them out. Right, so third stage you can actually either activate Wukong for this and take him out straight away, or you can just stall CD like I did. Okay, so it would have saved a lot of time if I activated Wukong and just taken him out with my first or second spin actually. So basically the tumble shield he's got is 50%. You can only do a maximum of 50% damage to him without using active bursts. Okay, so you can actually stall on this guy for CD, which I did, or just take him out with Wukong. Okay, so I stalled because I could really. So just the fact that I could stall, I just used it to stall. Right, so I sped up that bit. Right, so the fourth stage is a Guard of Moonsickle and the Guard of Flamesword. Right, so they give a plus conversion and a row column conversion of fire and dark. Okay, so each time they attack, they'll convert a row or column into dark. I think it's alternates, like between column and row. I'm not sure, or random. Might be random. I don't know. Okay, so these guys not too much of a problem. Okay, so activate Verdandi. Once you activate her, it's pretty much GG from there. This is the same thing over and over. When the purple guy attacks, that's when you activate Ed to burst them both down. I, for some reason, decided to kill one of them. I didn't really check the info correctly. I thought the purple girl or the fire girl was going to do way more damage than they actually do. So it's best to shoot both of them down. You don't need to stall up CD for this, the next stage. Just burst them both down. Okay, so as I said, for some reason I burst down one of them and left the other one standing. So the other one I just grinded down to till he dies, basically. Okay, so they don't have too much HP. They don't do too much damage, and with Captain Hook, as the leader, it should be okay. It shouldn't take too long to just wither him down. I could have just shot. I could have just shot him again with an Ed, but I decided to just take him down because it was pretty quick. So this one, on this stage, they have a 50% chance of dropping. So either of them, well, it's a 100% drop, but the either of them will have 50% to drop their card. Okay, so you can actually use this stage to farm up the guards if you really wanted to. Okay, so the next stage, random 5th stage, is either Sigurd or Gondol. Gondol, yeah. Okay, so not too sure which one's actually harder for a grind team, but I keep getting the fire lady for my offense teams, and that's why I kept dying to that lady for some reason. Okay, every time I played with the grind team, I always had the purple one. I don't know whether it's just fixed or whatever, but I think it's just random. Alright, so she only has masked runes, so not really a problem. Just put the masked runes to one side, and oh, I messed up with that blue there, but doesn't really matter. Just stack up runes, stack up dark runes for Ed, and basically just let rip when you can. Okay, do not activate Wukong on that previous stage. That's one thing I have to emphasize, is that you keep Wukong for stage 6, sorry. Stage 8, that's the last stage. Okay, so stage 6, she has super massive defense and phantom and 99,999 damage. So basically one shot, she's going to one shot you. Okay, so you need Wukong, at least one of Wukong's turns to negate defense for her. Okay, so whether you activate it for the previous round, Wukong will still be up for one turn, or you just basically keep Wukong off cooldown until the next stage. You don't really need it for the 5th stage. You just burst them without Wukong. Okay, so you get to the 7th stage, which is Brynhilde, the Scythe warrior. So she's the Dark Morai sister. She was the one that killed me on my previous attempt with grind. When I got to this stage, I was like, oh, screw that. When she killed me, I was like, no, I'm not using diamonds, and I'm not playing this game. Well, this stage, I'm just going to farm some souls. Okay, so you have to be careful for this this lady. So you can actually, I thought you couldn't before, but you can actually use Ed and burst her down. Well, burst everything down on her. You basically one-shot her. You can. If you're lucky enough to make that 7 combos whilst you activate Ed, then it's good. You can just like burst her. Okay. No worries there. So as you can see, I took the longest route in grinding. I grinded all the way down. It took me absolutely ages. This is the longest part of my grind, actually. It was this this stage right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up even more for you. Alright, so it took me ages and ages and ages and ages, and it got me, well, I got her down to like really low HP, and then I was like, yes, finally. So you have to be careful of her 7 hits. So even with Wukong there, she will actually accumulate a lot of damage per hit. So as your HP goes lower, she'll do more damage with successive hits. Right. So usually, if you only burst 2 combos, you're down to about 400 HP. I think it's about 400 HP anyway. Right, so on to the next stage. Is the last SM boss here. Right, so the first life that he has, I thought he was going to do way more damage, but in actual fact he, let's see, how much damage does he shoot out? Okay, so his first CD was 2, and every turn afterwards is CD 1. So every turn you have to regain 3,500 per each of his hit. Okay, so if you burst it down the 7th stage, then you're gonna have to build up your CD again for Ed and so on. Okay, if you had Verdandi up, she would help you with recovering like 1,000 of that 3,000 HP that you need to recover. Okay, so try not let him get too much attacks on you, as you will fall further and further behind, kind of like a credit card debt. Okay, so if you fail on one part, you actually get further and further away from max HP. Okay, so what I did was I obviously grinded Brynhilde right down to her brink and kept my CDs for Ed. So once your Ed and your burst team is off their CD again, just shoot that on the first form. And then the second form, you can actually grind this guy all the way down to bringing back all your CD up. Okay, so after shooting the first HP off, the second HP, he won't do much damage at all. Okay, so you can just stack up, store up CD, stack up runes, and then let rip as soon as you can, really. You can go further down on the HP bar, but I didn't want to waste too much time on that, so I just burst it from there. Okay, so set up your rune board as I do, or somewhat similar, and then activate compulsion, activate all your skills actually, and then spin. I'm not really used to this one, but I saw that this one gives you the most attack buff for the team, so I decided to use that. Okay, so plus 15% attack, and then the attack bonus was only 70 something, but as you can see, the fire shot after the edge shot was way over the limit anyway. So that's how I took out the Dragon Blood Sigurd SM, guys. I did use up 2 diamonds previously with offense teams and like stamina restore for other attempts, but finally got this guy, and I'm actually happy about that. So if you actually need any advice on a grind team, I guess you can come to me. I'm no pro on this matter, but it was only my 3rd attempt with the grind team, so yeah, any questions, come to me. Alright, see you in the next episode, guys. Take care.